Hey, what's up everyone, Ollie here. So this is my minimalist gaming TV setup. I mainly play PS5 here, sometimes I play my PC, really depends on what I'm in the mood for. So the TV I have is the LG GX65. It's a 4K OLED TV which is actually capable of 120Hz, perfect for next gen consoles and of course PC gaming if that's what you're into. It has 4 HDMI ports and every single one of them is actually 2.1, which means that every single one is capable of delivering 4K 120Hz if of course your gaming console or PC allows it. It also has a dedicated gaming mode so you can get the lowest latency and it will automatically make sure that you have the highest frame rate as well. I don't just use this TV for gaming, I also use it to watch films and TV shows and things like that. It's absolutely fantastic on this TV, and because it's OLED you get the proper blacks as well. This TV is specially designed to go on the wall. There is actually no TV stand, nothing in the box. The only thing you get in the box is the actual wall mount for it. It's a flush wall mount, which makes sure that the TV can sit really nice flushly against the wall. It looks fantastic on the wall. I just love how the bezels are really thin, really modern look to it as well. I have the Samsung Q900T soundbar hooked up to it. Now I know if I want really good sound quality, the proper experience, I should get a proper system with separate speakers and things like that. But because it's my living room, I want to keep it minimal. I don't really want wires and speakers all over the place. I just like having the soundbar, being able to have a similar experience to a dedicated surround system, but in an actual soundbar and without having to use the TV speakers, it's just much better. This soundbar is incredible though. It delivers 7.1.2 sound, which means it does deliver Dolby Atmos. It has 2 speakers on the top which fire upwards and off the ceiling to give the effect that something's going over you. But what's impressed me most about this soundbar is the sound it gives off left and right. Sometimes it really makes me feel like there's something to the left side of me and there's something to the right side of me. It seems like there's something in my room. It's really thrown me off sometimes when I've watched a film and there's something going on in the background in the movie and it just sounds like it's really there. It's a really weird experience. I don't know how they do it, it just works really well. There's also the 8-inch subwoofer which gives off incredible bass. It just basically shakes my house, and luckily I don't really have any neighbours close by. I'm in a detached house, so I can have it as loud as I want, really have the full experience when watching movies or playing games, and yeah, it just sounds incredible. So I have my PS5 hooked up to all of this, and yeah, it's an amazing experience. I get great 4K gaming, the graphics and everything are fantastic. The PS5 itself though, I don't think is all that minimalist looking. I do actually prefer the design of the Xbox, but because I've been a PlayStation gamer for all my life, I wasn't about to switch over just because the Xbox looks a bit better. And yeah, I've just come to accept the design, but I do plan to at some point change the side panels to black. I don't think the white aesthetic is really my sort of vibe. So I'm hoping at some point PlayStation bring out official plates, black plates, so that I can replace the white ones. Like I mentioned, I do sometimes hook up my PC as well. Because I have a small form factor PC, I can just move it around my house no problem. It's quite a compact system, has a 2080 Super in it, and yeah, it can deliver 4K graphics as well. Now I won't get 4K 120 FPS, but I can get 1440p 120Hz, no problem with this system. And yeah, it just depends on what I'm feeling, what I'm in the mood for. I'll play my PS5 or I'll play my PC. My media cabinet is the Ikea Besta unit. It's 180 centimeters wide, 42 centimeters deep, and yeah, it does the job right now. I quite like it. I like the floaty look of it, but I would like to change it at some point. I think I actually want something that sits on the floor, mainly because even though I've got it hooked on the wall, I still don't trust it really. I feel like I would much rather just have a media unit that can sit on the floor, especially because then I can put more heavy things on it. But yeah, this Besta unit works well for now, especially because it's just so affordable. So when it comes to cable management, you may have noticed there are no cables. I try to keep everything really clean looking. And luckily, the way my walls work is that I have the plasterboard, and then I have a sort of gap between the plasterboard, and then I have sort of breeze blocks, cement blocks, brick, whatever it is, I don't even know. But I basically drill through the plasterboard directly into the cement blocks to hold up the TV and to hold up the TV unit. And then what I've done is I've drilled a circular hole behind the TV and a circular hole inside the sort of Besta unit, and then I have the cables run through there, and yeah, it just hides the cables really well. It's quite a tight fit getting the cables through there, so I just did as many cables as I could on the first go so that I don't have to keep going back there and changing anything whenever I need to. One of the most common questions I get is, what paint am I using on my walls? So it's by Dulux, it's called Chic Shadow, and yeah, it's a nice grey. It's quite a flat grey. It's not too dark, not too light, it sits nicely in between. I like it. It gives a nice sort of cozy look to my living room as well. I've had it in this color for 2 years now and I don't regret it. I think it looks fantastic. The coffee table I have is by Wayfair. Now the only problem is with Wayfair, they do like to change their stock a lot. and sometimes they remove products, add products or whatever else. I'll leave a link to it if I can, but I apologize if there is no link. That means it just isn't available. Yeah, great looking coffee table. It has a walnut finish on the top. The walnut isn't actually a real walnut as far as I can tell. It is just a walnut look, but it's quite impressive because it does look and feel like real walnut. The frame itself is just a black metal frame with a metal mesh sort of shelf on the bottom. I love the look of it. I think it works really well in my living room. The sofa that I have is by Swin Editions. Unfortunately, I don't think they do this sofa anymore. I can't seem to find it on their website, but I'm sure you can find a lot of similar sofas. It's just a simple corner sofa. It's moderately comfortable. I would also like to change this at some point. I feel like I want something a bit more comfortable, a bit more cozier. And then some of the final bits are the Ikea frames that I have on the wall. These are 61 by 91 centimeters. I have 3 of them. And then I have some pictures that I actually took myself and I got printed. I put them in the frames. Next to the sofa, I have a side table, also from Swin Editions. Has a nice marble top with black legs. And then I have a lamp on the top, which is from John Lewis. And then finally, I have another lamp next to that, which is from Ikea. Both the lampshade and the stand itself are from Ikea. I love the stand because it has a really nice gold finish to it. But yeah, that's it for my sort of minimalist gaming TV setup. But it's always changing, it's always evolving. I'm always adding things, taking things away. Like I said, I would like to change the media unit, so I will do that at some point. Might end up getting a custom one made. If you got to the end of the video, please leave a comment below, just so I can see who gets to the end of my videos, see who actually watches them all the way through. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter and subscribe for more.